What up? How's it going? Your butt looks good in them jeans. I don't know why nobody's told you. It's weird. Anyway, how's it going? Been a minute. I know. I'm sorry. Life got to lifing. I lost track of days, and I didn't do a Fish Sticks Friday. Almost 2 weeks in a row again. So, I owe you some updated videos. So, life has been crazy. I'm in Wyoming, and it's southern Wyoming. Normally it'd be like 40 below, and it's almost 40 degrees right now. It rained in February, and almost as far as the eye can see, no snow. Weird. To all the southeastern states, sorry. I know what it's like, believe me. Normally it's atrocious here, so I pray that you're all staying safe down there. God, it's been crazy. It's weird looking out here and seeing dirt instead of snow. Anyway, so how's it been? I hope everybody's doing well. I hope, everything is going good. This is Zeus's head back here, and if you see the little one pop up, that's Freya, and if you see another head pop up over here, that'll be Xena. And, yeah. I just wanted to say it's been crazy. Still working on music. Yes, I know. I gotta get it out. Everybody's begging me. I've been literally hounded by a lot of people, actually, over the past week alone. When's your new album coming out, Fish? You said you're gonna, have this. Life happened. That's the best I can say. Like, I'm not signed to a record label. I don't have a deadline to drop it. So I want to give you guys the best I can do, not a rushed album. I've done the rushed albums before. I didn't like them. I just didn't. I didn't like how they felt. I didn't like how they sounded. I didn't like how it didn't come across what I wanted to say, essentially. And, I loved them at first because, it's my new music out and whatnot. But after a couple listens over, I'm like, I could have done that so much better. So I'm working on that this time. I want it to be good this time. The first time. Because it's going on all major platforms. So like I've said before, maybe someday I'm Crazy, Show No Face are all 3 singles off Jeu de Mots. I was going to do a second album and do nothing but features with a whole bunch of artists. That still may be a thing. I'm not sure on that yet. I realized I was putting way too much on my plate, and it literally was consuming me with depression. I was starting to lose my mind. From doing Fish Sticks Fridays to working on 2 albums, working 2 jobs, raising a 3-year-old, trying to get my life together, and everything one after another just started falling off. And I was like, you know what? I can't do this. I can't. Hence why it's been a really sketchy new year for trying to upload YouTube videos, and I'm really sorry. So to everybody that actually watches these, if you made it this far, and I'm going to have more after this, but if you made it this far, thank you. I do mean that, and your butt does look good in them jeans. True story. And it's so surreal that I started my YouTube journey years ago, and I was amazed when I hit 100 followers, 100 subscribers. I really was. On that first channel. I never thought that 100 people would watch me. And then I started Fish Sticks Fridays on a whim. I was like, what day can I record? And it just happened to work out in my schedule at that time to be Fish Sticks Fridays. When I started this channel, somebody immediately out the gate goes, dude, are you doing Fish Sticks Fridays again? And I was like, it kind of worked the last time. So I ran with it. And I might just start randomly uploading videos throughout the week from here on out. That's how it may go. If you get a Fish Sticks Friday, you do. If you don't, I'm sorry. I can't guarantee a Fish Sticks Friday from here on out. I realize that. And to everybody I've promised them to, I am sorry. To the people, everything that I've worked so hard towards some days and some weeks and some months and some years. It's like, do I really want to keep killing my mental health to keep the possibly 20-something people that watch these. No offense, but no. Like, I've asked for people to comment, you know, like every YouTuber does. Drop a like, because it lets me know I'm doing a good job. And a subscribe, because that really does push me to, like, yes, I need to do more videos. Yes, I need to keep posting these. Yes, I do need to go on ghost hunts, which I do plan on doing. That's not like a whim. I really do want to do ghost hunts. I really do. So, call me Chris, Selena Spooky Boo, Ghost Club Paranormal, Sam and Colby. I can think of like 10 others off the top of my head that I would love to work with. Absolutely love. Mackie and Amanda, they would... A bunch of YouTubers would be amazing to go on a ghost hunt with. I'm so down. Hit me up. I have commented on your stuff, every single one of you. No, I'm just joking. I would, but I don't want to be that creepy stalker. Like, I used to comment on all your videos. I've watched most of your videos. Yes. Especially all your ghost hunting stuff. Anytime I find it, and I find it interesting at all, I'm in it. Recently I've been on Ghost Club Paranormal because they are fantastic. Last night I just watched one from a year ago where they went to the Mizpah Hotel. And, or not the Mizpah, the Goldfield Hotel. The one where Ghost Adventures got their actual famous start. So I watched that one, and that was phenomenal. I sincerely enjoyed that. Sincerely. To Mandy on there, if you happen to see this by some freak of nature chance, I have seen a apparition so clean, clear, you, me status that I've moved out of the way for them to turn and apologize, and there's nobody there. I've had other people move for them too. Yes, get out of the way. There's somebody coming by and they will look at me like I'm crazy. And in that moment, I might be. I don't know. I just know I literally see somebody in that moment coming to go by and we're in their way and we have to move. I don't know. I just know, like, spoiler alert, I would love to do a song about ghost hunting. So if there's any artists out there that do believe in ghosts or that have done ghost hunts or anything of the sort, if you would be down to be featured on that track, please hit me up. I have a couple instrumentals on standby, ready for such an occasion. To any artists that do want to work with me, if you don't know who I am, I'm Emcee Stix. Name's in the title. I'm on all major platforms. Yada, yada, yada. I'm down. Just get a hold of me. And, yeah. And, I mean, maybe you won't want to. You know, maybe you're, I don't know, doing big stuff. Like, and you're like, money talks. For instance, I would love Watsky, one of my all-time favorite artists. Atmosphere, one of my all-time favorite artists. Echo, quickly moving up there. NF is amazing. Tech 9, phenomenal. I mainly like underground rap, but I'm not saying I wouldn't work with any artist. Like, I've tried to work with a rock group before. Zamtrip, homies, shouting you out. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm down. You know? And to everybody that knows somebody, maybe contact them and be like, hey, would you be down to work with this guy? He's a little weird, but he's got that radio voice. I don't know. I don't know what you would tell him about me. I have heard a lot of different things, and I like to think that people just hype you up to push you, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, it's just one of those things where I overthink a lot and I get curious about a lot and I try to push myself further, and every time I do, at the same time, I fall into that little depression rut where I'm like, I'm taking on too much weight, but I think I got this. But I know I got this. But oh my God, it's so much. And then, no, I can do this. And there's only so many hours in a week. And I've literally designed myself to have 15 extra hours than the week allows, even if I didn't sleep. Which I do sleep. I work graves. So, you know, all that funness. Anyway, I still do plan on making wristbands. And now it's daytime. Like I usually show you these videos at night. There's the gray. That's Gen 3. There's the blue. See the difference? I will say right there is a hint of what I'm going to do. If you can guess the color scheme, I'll give you some for free. I'm not sure how many yet. They will be selling for $5 a piece when these wristbands drop. Not this color, not this color. I do change them every time. First one was all black. Second one was black and white. I found them. The only person I know to have them all, but be all black. It's really hard to see, but it says Emcee Fish Sticks in there. The white and black. It's dirty, I know, but I don't care. And then the gray and black and blue and black. It helps me know to when you came along to be a fan. Yeah. It just caught me on a whim one day to start changing the colors, and every time I get new sets of wristbands, I change the design. And then it really dawned on me, every time I done that, I either dropped an album or was doing something awesome, like going to a concert and opening and wanted to throw a bunch of wristbands. And, yeah. So anyway, $5 a piece, unless you can prove to me you shared my music. And I'm talking the music that's on all major platforms, so not like off SoundCloud or off, you know, whatever. But it's got to be off of like Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, Pandora, iHeartRadio, something like that. It's got to be one of those. And once again, if you can prove to me that you've done that, like take a screenshot, you know, shared my whatever and send it to me. I'm Emcee Fish Sticks on everything. And then, yeah, I will give you a discount. And we'll talk about that again later. I've had to rebrush up on it myself. So I'll even figure out how much the discount will be depending on how much you shared it. So if you share it once, maybe a little bit of it will be a discount. But if you continually share it, or different songs, or hype me up, or get me subscribers, I'll change that discount. My personal goal right now is 500 subscribers, which I am like 212 away by the end of the year. If I can get to 500 before July, I'm moving my goal to 1,000 by the end of the year. So I'm literally like tripling my own goal if I can make it there by half the year. So like July 1st, if I have 500 subscribers, my personal goal will be 1,000. Because my overall goal for YouTube is to get a play button. I would love a play button. Would love one. Have it sitting right here. You know, metaphysically. It wouldn't be, I don't know, in the vehicle, but you know what I mean. And I just wanted to say sincerely from the bottom of my heart, thank you to everybody that watches these, that listens to my music. Yes, I do check out the stats on where each song is played all the time. At least once a week, to be honest. Like, I even started writing down the places that listen to me the most and see how much it changes each week. And then I get new countries added. Yes, countries. And then I look into the cities. And so I know there's, you know, some people in Germany right now that have been jamming me recently. I know some people in Japan have been jamming me recently. the UK, Canada. Yeah, so they're all over the world. The Ukraine recently jumped on board, and I thank every single one of you. I really, really, really do. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate that, because that means the world to me, that the world is listening to me at some time or another. I also post on TikTok all the time. If you're on TikTok, you should give me a follow. I do random stuff on there, obviously. Usually trying to hype up this channel, actually. And yeah, I go live on there. I don't really go live on YouTube. I don't know why. It just seems like more people would go to TikTok to watch lives than YouTube to watch lives, I guess. I don't know. If you think I should do lives on YouTube, let me know down below, because that means you made it this far in the video. That's awesome, because that means you sat and talked with me, listening to me talk, for 16 minutes straight, which is crazy, because a lot of people can't even talk for like a couple minutes without doing edits and everything, and I just ramble. I just go and go and go. Speaking of going and going, I'm about to be going to bed because I am exhausted. It has been a long day. So, I love your face. I love your face piece. I love that piece of your face that makes your face piece, because that piece of your face makes your face piece unique. That piece of your face belongs to you. I love it. You have a good day. Please drive careful. And I will see you again later this week to make up for the videos that I didn't do earlier.